One of my biggest pet peeves is when people take advantage of my kindness. Okay, I am a nice guy. I like to help people out. That's why I do YouTube. I want to help people out in the best way that I can. But when people exploit my kindness, when people try to take advantage of my nature, that irritates me. Okay, that irritates me a lot. Now, if you watched my first vlog in Austin, you saw that I helped this homeless guy out, this guy named Mike. He helped me out, so I helped him out. And, me and him had a great conversation on and off the camera. And he was a great guy. He was a great guy. He's an honest, hardworking man who goes out of his way to help others out so that he can help himself out. Kind of like myself. And I think that's why, he came across as a very good dude to me. I trusted my intuition. My intuition told me that he was a great guy. And I followed my intuition. And as far as I'm aware, I was right. My intuition was right. He was a great guy. Unfortunately, Mike is not all people, and especially all homeless people. That was the first day that I was in Austin. Now, if you watched the second vlog in Austin, you saw that I went to downtown to get some donuts. Okay, I haven't had donuts in like 3 years, ever since I went vegan. That's like the one thing that I haven't had. So I finally found a vegan donut shop and I went downtown to get some donuts. So I pull up in the parking spot, okay? I park in this lot and I just assumed off rip that it was, paid parking, because most downtown parking is paid parking. So I pull up in the spot and I slide my card in the little machine and it declined my card, which is a credit card. You're not supposed to get declined on a credit card. That doesn't make sense. That defeats the purpose of a credit card. And I was nowhere near my credit limit. But anyways, my card got declined. So I looked around and I didn't see anyone, didn't see any police or anyone looking. So I just left. I left. Nobody had like a receipt on their dashboard or anything like that. So I figured they'd have no way of knowing that I didn't pay unless they watched this video. So anyways, because I didn't pay, I was a little bit paranoid that I was gonna get towed, or they were gonna give me a ticket or put a boot on my car. So I was trying to get to the donut shop, get my donuts, and get back as quickly as I possibly could. I was hustling, looking straight forward, had a little pep in my step. And as I was walking, this guy approached me from across the street. Okay, now he was clearly homeless, but as you saw in the first vlog, I don't discriminate. Just because he's homeless, that doesn't mean he's a bad guy. So, he approaches me from across the street. I don't even think he had the walk signal. He just like crossed and he said, "Yo, guy with the camera," or something to that effect, which I don't like being called that. I don't like being approached just because of my camera. It gets annoying after a while, okay? It gets annoying. And I know that, most people don't have the intention of annoying me, but it gets annoying. So, he approached me in that way and I was already kind of like guarded because he did that. And also because, I was trying to get my donuts and get back to my car before the police found out that I didn't pay. So as I'm walking, he's like calling out to me and he's walking towards me and I turn around and I'm like, "Yo, like, what's good?" And, he comes up to me and he starts talking to me about something, man. I don't even remember what it was, but the things that he was saying made sense, but they didn't make sense at the same time. He would like say some things and I would kind of like repeat it back to him in a different way to see like if I perceived it the right way. And he'd be like, "Yeah, man, like, yeah." Like, he was out of it a little bit. He wasn't completely out of it. Like, he could put a sentence together, but he was definitely not on a normal wavelength. Let's just say that. So, me and him are talking and he's telling me something about exchanging energy. I couldn't really decipher what he was trying to say, but I felt intuitively that he did not have the best intentions. I felt like he was trying to exploit me in some way. Now, looking back on it, as soon as I felt that way, I should have left. I should have just walked away as soon as I felt that feeling enter into my gut. But I didn't, because I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt. I feel like homeless people, like I said, they don't get treated like people a lot of the time. And I don't want to be one of those people that pretends like they don't exist. I want to give this guy a genuine conversation. I want to just be here to listen to him, if nothing else, even though I'm on the clock. Even though my car might be getting towed as we're having this conversation. Now, usually, when somebody comes up to talk to you, the conversation is like small talk and it doesn't really go that deep. This guy was talking as if I was gonna be there all day. Like I didn't have places to be. And you know, I'm not really one to like say like, yo, I need to go. I wanted to give this guy a genuine conversation, but bro, he was like pressing the line a little bit. Now, one of the things that he told me was that he liked to perform, like he, I guess, was some type of, I don't even know. I don't even know what he was. Like, I guess like a freestyler. He said he could freestyle like nonstop all day, something like that. So I'm like, that's great, bro. You know, keep doing your thing. But I need to go get these donuts. And he was telling me that, you know, he wants to be on one of my videos. And he didn't mention anything about compensation, okay? He did not mention anything about compensation at all. He just said, you know, I'd like to be on one of your videos. And I was like, okay, like, just wait right here and let me go get my donuts. And when I come back out, I'll film you freestyling. And he's like, cool. So I go in the donut shop and I'm getting my donuts. And about 5 minutes later, dude walks in. I see him in my peripheral vision walking up behind me. And he starts talking again. And I don't really know what he's talking about. He said something about, you know, the donut shop that I was at, you know, people were like protesting against it or something like that. Something weird, okay, something very weird. But like I said, I'm giving this guy the benefit of the doubt, even though I really want to exit the situation as quickly as I possibly can. For one, because he's weird, and two, because I don't know what's happening to my car right now. So I gotta go. But anyways, we walk out of the donut shop together and we go to this corner and I say, okay, bro, I'm gonna go ahead and record you freestyling for 1 minute. He's like, okay. And he said something about an arrowhead. He pulled out like this box of like stones or crystals or something like that. He said he wanted to make me like an arrowhead. I don't know what bro was talking about, man. I don't know what bro was talking about. And to each his own, you know, to each his own. That's what he does. That's cool. But it's like, bro, I gotta go. I got places to be. But anyways, I record him freestyling for like a minute, okay? Actually 2 minutes. He went over the time that I said. Now, as soon as he finished, I was like, all right, cool, bro, appreciate it. I gotta go. And I went to fist bump him because his hands were dirty. His hands were like mad dirty. Like you can tell, bro, when somebody does not wash their hands. And like, obviously, you know, he's homeless. It's gonna be harder to wash up, but like, this is different, bro. Like it was like, I'm not touching your hand like that, bro. So I go to fist bump him and he just looks at my hand and then he looks at me. He leaves me hanging. And I'm like, this guy did not just leave me hanging. There's no way. There's no way he left me hanging. And he says, well, I thought you were gonna pay me. That's why I did this. Bro, I'm like, what? What are you talking about? That's not what we agreed on. And I didn't say that, you know, I didn't say that because I'm thinking, okay, yeah, this guy did just perform for me. So maybe I could break him off something. But like I said in that video, I didn't get my paycheck yet at that time. I hadn't gotten paid yet. I was still going off credit. I was basically in the negatives if you don't account for my savings. So I'm like, bro, I don't have any cash on me. I can delete the video if you want though. If you don't want to be shown, I can delete the video and you know, we can leave it at that, but I gotta go. And he said, well, how did you just get the donuts? And I said, with credit. And he was like, okay, well, can you buy me something from the store, like some food or socks? Emphasis on food or socks, okay? Things like that. Essential items. Okay, so he's like pressing me, and the sense of entitlement, bro, the entitlement that this guy had was ridiculous. Now, like I said, I like to help people out. And you know, this guy is basically demanding that I go to the store with him and buy something for him on credit. Now, like I said, I should have been walked away by now. I should be about like 5 miles away in my car listening to music, but I'm still here talking to this guy. Now, in my mind, I'm thinking, how can I exit the situation? Okay, how can I get out of this situation? Because this guy seems very persistent. He doesn't seem like the type of guy that's gonna give up. So I say, you know what? Let's go to the store and I'll get you some food. And he said, okay, can I have like $20 to spend? And I was like I said, bro, I don't have money. You got $10 to spend. Okay, your budget is $10. Get you some food, okay? Food. Get some food, okay? An essential item. So we go in the store and I say, all right, bro, you know, we gotta make this quick because I gotta go. I didn't pay for my parking, I gotta leave. And he's like, okay, $10. And he starts like pacing around the store. He walks past all the food, makes a complete circle, comes back to the counter. Tell me why this man asked the cashier for a pack of Newport Longs, bro. I think that's what they were called. Some type of Newport cigarettes, bro. As soon as he said it, I looked behind the counter and it said $9.93. Okay, so this man wanted to spend the $10 on some cigarettes. My money, mind you. Now, I was shocked. I was honestly in a state of shock. I was like, there's no way this man is actually trying to spend my money on cigarettes. There's just no way. There's no way. You know, like I said, up to this point, I was being nice. I was chill about it. But at this point, I was like, bro, that's not what we agreed on. I was like, bro, I'm not paying for your cigarettes, bro. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it. I don't care. And he's like, well, why not? You know, why not? And I told him, like, bro, I said I'll buy you food. This man had the audacity to tell me that cigarettes are food for him. Bro, listen, do y'all understand how pressed I was? I was pissed, okay? I was hot, I was heated. Then this man started guilt tripping me, talking about, oh bro, that's messed up, man, that's messed up. You know, this is necessary for my religion or my spirituality, something like that. And I'm like, bro, that's cool. To each his own. I'm not judging you for smoking. But I'm not gonna fund that with my money, with my credit, mind you, with the money that I don't have. So he's like, you know, kind of looking at me this weird way. Now, this is the point when my fight or flight instinct started to kick in. Okay, now, just to give you guys some perspective, I was holding my camera in my left hand. I was holding the box of donuts in my right hand. Now, the way that we're situated, he is standing between me and the door. Okay, so I'm thinking to myself, I don't think this guy's just gonna let me leave. You know, I don't think this guy's gonna let me leave without, you know, trying to harass me, without trying to do something extra. So I'm just like staring at him. I'm like, bro, I don't know what to tell you, but you know, I'm not gonna buy these cigarettes for you. I don't care. I don't care. And you know, like I said, my fight or flight instinct started to kick in. Now I'm thinking, you know, because my hands are full, I'm trying to think about what I'm gonna drop if he tries to touch me or if he tries to do anything. You know, I don't wanna like just threaten this dude straight up because that might provoke him to do something. But you know, I'm thinking to myself, like, bro, I might have to fold this dude. Like if he doesn't get out of my way, I might have to put this man to sleep. Now, obviously, you know, I just paid $15 for these donuts. My camera's $500. I don't want to drop either one of these things, but if this man touches me, I'm gonna hit him with the meanest right hook of all time. Like I'm gonna put this man to sleep. But luckily it did not come to that. And you know, we just walked out of the store and he just kept telling me something about, you know, you need to get help or something like that. I don't know what bro was talking about. I don't know what bro was talking about, man. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand what this man was on. I don't know what type of drugs he was on. He was very far gone though. He was not there mentally. And you know, you hate to see it. You hate to see somebody that far gone. It sucks, bro. It really sucks. But at the same time, you know, it is what it is. I can't help you, bro. I can't help you if you're gonna try to exploit me, if you're gonna try to take advantage of my kindness and waste my time. You know, my time is my most valuable resource, and you're trying to waste my money, the money that I don't even have. I'm not gonna let this situation deter me from helping homeless people in the future, but the moral of this story is trust your intuition.